Ntate Moruti, thank you for amogela mo bekeng ya gago. Bontsi ba dinako ne di-interview tsa rona ha di simolola yana na le go phatloga hela mara ano fa nna ga ke tshwanetse re bue sentle re tsamaye sentle ka tolao. So re na le ausi ka mo le ke co-host ya rona mo New Watch ke Ayanda. Nna ke nna Liquid Nomana. So ne re kopa gore malome a ikitsise gore ke ene mang o bereka eng dilonyana tsa go tshwana le tseo ko ntle ga gore ke moruti. Ya moruti a kere ke number 1.
Alright.
Bogotla papa malome fela yalo.
Alright. Okay. Ya, ke a leboga gore le lona be le bone go le maleba gore I should be part ya lona in this interview. So ke lebogile thata. First thing fela nka ikitsiseng ka yone, my name ke Solomon Phetoane, and then I was born here in Vennesdorp, more in a farm area called Vetborg if you go to Potchefstroom. So I was born there. And then we moved there before this democracy in 1994. We moved there, but we didn't stay long. We didn't even finish a year. Maybe you know the history. Government that place. Then so that's where I grew up. The two daughters started until standard 10. We became grade 12 for now. Yeah, now you're standard 10.
Form 5.
Yeah. Yes, and then I feel like before I did two daughters abroadi, I had the course home, but the short cost of business. So I ran a business, the same thing. But they say exactly the same. I was playing videos. Can I go there and bicycle?
Yeah.
I had some kind of bicycle problem. That's a shame today. Yeah, and then I had also a tech shop, like a Bulai tech shop, and then I saw one of your friends at Trainabana. About some kind of music they are dancing. I did that. So from long ago, yeah, and that is why Obona, besides Buluti, it be like in a preschool. It is one Lerato preschool. China. That's not the truth. There's someone from South Korea or studying together there. Dr. Yang Mugim. So Uklema as a missionary, and then and recruit the together because originally I'm from Reformed Church. Okay. By visit the care. Yeah, training the Northwest University. By then in Sanzanele, Pika, Potchefstroom University of Christian Higher Education. So in order to know the lady combined Unibo, Lecoval, and then Bedibituan, Northwest University. Okay. So I did my degree there, but nekise directly ko Potchefstroom nekilo satellite thing. Ya yona ko Mujadi, never college Mujadi. It was a satellite of Potchefstroom. So kitenga ko kile kaira theology tengo fitala kile muruti. Ki nalemme ki nyezi from Kwa next door ya Lesotho. So Rekopane Temple University. Nalabana by 4. I've got 3 girls and 1 boy. Yeah.
Oh, poor boy.
No, it's not poor. He's very rich. Yeah. So, he's a poor boy. He's a rich boy.
Oh, they will say you covered.
Yeah. So, and then mmereko wa ka boruti ko startile ko it was say that was my first calling go kileng ka biletswa teng ke berekile le ko Gerefemeer the Kereke Ya Lerato Church. So for a period of 2 years, and then I moved from there. The reason for moving, you know, because re rutile thata ka tiro ya modimo. So ya no itse ha ke apply most of se ke leng ka ithuta yone ko university ile fana ka problem in most of the members the church board. So I never thata. So I decided to this thing to escalate, and then can they release me. So although I never had it, because I never had to tell problem. It never taking a so but I have to leave and then get to establish this church. Yeah, no problem.
Go interesting.
Yes.
I can't go school how fetsa go re bitse go graduate.
Yes.
Ke bone ba go thopela gore o ya itsuse kgotsa go ya gore like ke decision e tsewa ya procedure ke gore go te okay o feditse ya no re go latla go itsuse.
Okay. No, di kereke ka go di a farologana ne tsamaiso di a farologana, so go Gerefemeer it doesn't work like that.
Okay.
So how fetsa barata dirisa lefoko la Africans bare how fetsa o graduate how fetsa go feta mo, because after graduation go na le di test gape tso feta mo tsona, so you get a lot of questions like ba go botsa gore how you are house visitation, how do you do it, especially ko pana le my sister adula liwani ba go sa go tsala ke ba to bona gore are you fit. So normally the answer ke gore ha ke visita bo ba ba young or by my age, I have to take my wife. If you look busy, I have to take one of the church board members. Are you fit? After that, also pass the test. Because school graduate first division, you are available to be called by any Reformed church is Namuruti. Okay. So the responsibility of Kereke is Namuruti to write a letter to call you. The church board, so when now then you are waiting to be called. But the waiting, you don't sit like you're sitting and then you wait. Yeah. So you can visit some of the churches, Hadina, Barudi, the Chakera, Bahobon, Babiza Motoba meeting. So the responsibility, like Umput is a responsibility of Kereke Muruti. Or Ibiza Muruti available. Yeah, that's how I was called to say. And then so now they knew me and I said so that's why it's felt like a face that they didn't take a long time and then they called me.
Okay.
Yeah,
because some people personally believe it or not, they never hold it.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's good.
And then go Kereke Bizong AME.
Okay.
So I get like a hole and again I don't want to and then I want to hoya kibona o then get a good about the hair but the Umubamuti all about Mr. Bukai so Nikinana for home Kereke uniting reform.
Reform Church, uniting Reform Church, Reform Church. But the it will be difficult to differentiate. Yeah. So
maybe the very procedure.
No. They are different. For example, like most of the traditional churches, Postola, in most cases, the Archbishop Hanziki has a decision. AME, which is African Methodist Episcopal Church. So I know because so you're not a board, I get it by design, but you're not a decider for support. Citing a thing, promising a thing. They just decide and then you have to go there. But with Reformed Church, it's a different story. Okay. Yeah. Like here, Kereke Ya Lerato, we are doing it even differently. So, like first of all, Barudi, because this church, I see too many branches. I see many branches. So ke na le moruti a le mongwe ko Carltonville wa attend for every Sunday. Ke na le moruti o mongwe local mo gae mo then wa attend mo regularly. So the plan now ke gore original na ko Potchefstroom and then original ko Carltonville. A ke batla go mo move ke mo tsamaisa so because ntwena ya go move yena ina le challenge especially mo family ya moruti. Because now I was going to move to Murutu Misekwa, Sansa move le bana, Sansa move le me, so Sansa Zan or Rabat the transfer Mel or Raberega, and how we transfer I finally la Kuskulu. Kuskulu Maya transfer, they write your transfer, man assignment, then you get it, then you can go. But now come Miracle is different story. So sometimes I call her. Hakuna le motho ka change le
going to transfer in the Kereke
yeah exactly then that is easy but now mo Kereke Ya Lerato re avoid that situation because it frustrates the family ya moruti so that is why Kereke all over Carltonville start a branch there mo Carltonville so and then we sort of locally mo bana ba kena school aba move ba change school ba ya kwa after 3 years of so change ya kwa because you know not the senior pastor I decided we should move here to there or frustration on alone go tsagala kana that's none of my business so that's what we don't like and that is why this church is like Kereke Ya Lerato we love everyone so har battle ba ruta struggle ba ba preach freely ba skana le di bede no ka gore how se monate le what you are going to preach is going to be affected by my out yeah so and then over Carltonville ki Pastor Modika so we close start a branch and then very locally murutili being when original is Potchefstroom so nale necessary buisane le church board so I know to start a Potchefstroom but in zele ko high so I more face frustration even a little so that's why Kereke ka go farologana di rakatsela e farologane
umpile or akere o re file karabo e ba ditsang PR answer
all right
ya gore go reform the church go nna le somewhere o fitlele kana o itseng go thuto e ne le yone mare somewhere no gona le di
yeah on practicality or now the teaching so I get sometimes the teaching affect especially kar thuto e tla o tlo mare tselo phela ka ene ke wrong ga ya mo o feel like are go re rwa ka wena in most cases
take it personally
exactly so you take it personally as if I know your life I know what you did so ke into when it's a matatanyana so that's why my mona asathola almonate
so na senteng potso ke ne batla go botsa go gore are you allowed to bua exactly go etsagetseng or inela gore the teachings and then the remover on to mo go
I won't say much I will say a little bit akere bana le kereke mo na le church order go reform church re church order and then go ba bang ba ibitsa constitution so ya go na le church order and then go na le bible church order ke kereke dula mo fatshe e draw a church order like constitution so ya no neke berekisa but in most cases neke berekisa bible because church order is derived from the bible so that is why na go kereke ne dirisa directly the bible or bible so aba movela ka no akega it is fine but le batho bana ba ikwala ba tsere bible ba checka so now I'm going directly to the bible so that's why e ka re ile ba offender and then no go ba le mathata ka gore le church board actually mathata ne le ke fitlhetsentse le divided but le one church board ba le divided you see so I got not another deeper but ne ke fela ke a little bit so ya no ka re ke le ntse le divided so how it's now when outside the group we are the group you are there to give direction so if we side that now you become
part of the problem
you understand so I tried to I did my best to be a mediator and then give a closer together but another group is so and then ya go simola that problem e tlatloga so that is why go felong ke ile ka felisa ke bona gore no I rather live but ke buile le bona ka docha I know this story di ya so go mara go bare o la tle puta go fela lo do tshitse petse mara ke buile le bona so because I nesetse le gangata ba tlogela ba tebela ba ruti so ya no tsena ne ba fa ditlhonyana and then ba tshaba gore yana go tlote ai ba simolotse gape, and then they said no ke do cheese mara ke bule le bone ke kopa ntho ka Africans ba bitsa aflose gore they must set me free gore ke nne berubar gape gore ke khone go bitswa ke kereke. So and then they decided gore ntwena se ka batla ba ska tla di meeting le feditse almost a period of 3 months no meeting, because now I can free myself, they have to free me, and because bana ba tsabata ba yo they didn't attend meetings. So that's why ke paletse, and then I took a decision ka no a ke tlo shwela I rather live gore ke zamile go panile ke ke tla tswa ke kopana le Dr. Kim, and then we came here. I started this church from the ground.
Ona le kereke e tlwaelegileng based on potso ke tlo ibotsang ke tshaba go ba bitsa ka leina.
No, don't mention the names.
Mainly based on question e ke tlo ibotsang.
Alright.
Kereke eo ke kereke e tlwaelegileng like le teng mo fene go bona lo.
Alright.
And then recently ne go ntse go tlhagala ditori tsa gore baruti ba go teng ba na le go ikadima bana ba basimane. E be feletsa e nna popular because a kere mo kerekeng o fitlhele go na le department tse di different.
Yes.
So go kerekeng go na department tse no gore di handle mostly ke basimane and ba banyana like 12 years 13 years wa bona. So di puonyana tse or ditori tse ha di simana di tlhagala di affectile yang tiro ya gago ya bo modimo le go spreada lefoko la modimo.
So let me get your question clearly. Give you an example ke kereke ile go ate o etsang o abuse bana or what?
Go ntse go na le dipuo tsa gore kereke eo e tumme ka go abuse bana ba basimane.
I understand. So your question is that nna dilo tsa go tshwana le tseo
di affectile
yang yeah. Okay. From the beginning I get to motho wa gola ha o le monyane o fua mashi especially at the directly nothing else. And then how so gola go nestamo a ke tse tsona le bana ba ya go nestamo ya lo di sirele how so gola until o feletsa o jana. So when I started I was not in the level e ke le mo go yona. So yeah, impact ile ba negative because ile ka feletsa ke bona gore no man it's better to look for a job. And then I should leave it because it was very stressing. Because generally speaking, baruti ba accuse you I give a baruti ba abana di post. Bana di post wa irandana. But in most cases most of them they are just accused because now okra le congregation ne ano I call it immatla. So they will come up with stories. For example, like na gona le koloi ya kereke, and then ne ke sa idirise show because na le dipulo. So ne ke feletsa my first born since ne le ngwana le ko crash, and then ne ra go le dust khotsa pula ena gore ha maimo a se right ne ke etsa ke buisa, and then ha crash e tswa kilo molata, and then ha e tla ka go e tla gore no kidirile koloi ya kereke taxi. You understand? And why say I'm frustrated? I want to be honest. Gore taxi yang gore ha ke la isiba to mosma and I ke felo open lift and ke tsamana ke straight creche ke a boa ke ba koloi ha ke sa drive. So di ne ile am frustrated mo gore go felo ke le ka fela ke blela some of the church members ne, and then ba fela sa ba mphile o mong a donate la bicycle. So I guess like this a bicycle man when it rains bicycle go tswa. So ka fela se tsole ke dirisa koloi ya kereke. So I give it the way ile nya affect ka teng, and then from there the way do ne di dira gala ka teng ke ile ka fela ke ba le bothata ba pelo mara ke sa tlhaloganya ke pelo ha ke ya go doctor ke a re pelo ka ha ibetse ka tshwanela go ra tshwanetse re boom ya delay ya ke boom. So guess when they exercise, all those things. I was exercising, but the problem is still there. You can exercise, but the problem is still there. So ilang affect ale health ya, ilang affect ale kelelo, psychologically like never begin saying. You understand what I'm saying? So when we look at first like normal, it's something else. The other thing, some of the people back in school o mo itse ra ha re kopana ke ile gae a ba mpotsa nthare kana ke bereka ga ga no ke moruti a da mano ila tshega sebaka ke re yo mona Is it funny? How to look at the Arneman, or so, but Korafella didn't understand Rudy. I can't know how platform is only it was others, like my colleague at the school. Because Burundi is not only to take a Bible and read and preach, or Bible study. No, it's not like that. We've got the problem is the marriage. But one of the marriage and the diabolo, what the marriage. They saw one of divorce, so they saw one of because go to the home and I don't want to all of one of those I mean, you add a problem. So we are dealing with those problems. And those happy that affected because your problem Nahana so cancel so cancel a man behind the camera. There's no cancel now I'm more like his information here. Hagerova. Digest but what is the problem? And I'm gonna go to Tanya Morova, I get 3. I'm talking about the reality. We made, and people doesn't understand. So those are the challenges. I remember Hakile mo Kereke Ya Lerato. We have a 2016. A very good opportunity for South Korea. It's actually the missionary owner and to have this building, this site for establish this to Dr. Yang Kim. So we'll have an invite to go South Korea. But this thing na 4 other pastors of different churches because only 5. So 9 of us I have to be part of them because I established them. And then other 4 pastors we have 5. We visited there, and then kana go ketsa mankia go kena go mme a kra mmereko ka gore ke ile ka re a study. So a fetsa diploma ya. So kana go kyangwa kena go bitswang le na ya sekolong. A bitsa ko sekolong sa Watch Lnm Primary School. So when we spent only a week. When I came back, ka 2016. So I think the following year, 2017 or 2018, and then I started to build a house, extension 4, but negi dula mo extension 5, negi regulate that RDP, evelo hore change of ownership ba matata. So that meant abasona gore ambusisa children back. We go reka koloi, and another expensive car, the Toyota Corolla, maybe you know it. But the whole year, Nanzer Patala Ditina go Paris Bricks. So it's a January Garo Patala, the last payment, the Ditina Bedita, the Traka di Coloradi di Tipa, the Atepedita di Tipa. So then Raka di Samantha, so some of the members, Baba no. This man came route and Arcana salary. Mera on us Jiggy Koloi, Akon. What I want to actually out of country. When I don't negotiate the chalete for Kereke for crash. Yan Hachelete, I said to several people, Yan is several. So those issues didn't affect the level of they affect the family too much, and then by the Bafels, I think about Navacana going, Felix Avata or yeah, because no. If it's like this, then the services, Papa, we have to reduce the services. Now, this is a calling. I say a profession because a profession is not a profession. You are called.
Profession you can quit anytime.
A profession you can quit
anytime. You are called.
Calling. Lego Jeremiah 20. Jeremiah will quit. Quit you can go and read it. We'll accept because our enemies in but what could be sour with and then a fellow affect a popular a stopper. Marita Fesa stop because this thing calling we am a little for mobile. How do lots of Lodira so dira? It's like Uklavana Mahala Alabra Namagawa. You want to do this. So that thing, watch. So now we have to talk. And how do we go on a hit because you are doing what you are supposed to do. So this is a calling, you can't quit. So that thing, you don't really affect that too much.
So o mentioned go ya Korea.
Yeah.
How no ya Korea kana South.
Yes, South.
And South le baagisani ba yona ha ba utlwa.
Yes, that's
azanga ya go fa letsogonya ha o ya go teng.
No,
North
no, hakabale there. The happy ways again, Kileka Dumela or Mudimular, there is no weapon that is formed against you that can prosper. And I report the figure so Gilega Rapela, Mudimu or Antuse, are to say Tripian a be safe and a be fruitful. So Agagabale any fear.
Santono Pocola di Jozono.
Mexico in Korea, Abajo Coco Yarnari, Yarnar who is a Coco Salas or Rona Salas. Aye, they don't do like that. Coco, I Lithuanian and not Lithuanian, Korek and Nekare on Nago, by Kabagan and Nagoya. Namatin and say fresh. And Habadu like this or Lidula, the Cabana crash of Fasi, Camara. Yavana is just a small cushion, Dula Moyone. Tafule in this size, not Tafule Zarnazeton. Lidula Mafasi, the buff. And the restaurant is about it in a store for Moharim. Now, maybe what I'm about they are as hot as possible. Morotor, I was sweating. You are sweating. And the other thing, we exercise so much. So, because next exercise so much, no. Yeah, I can something here, make it tremble. It was tough. So, those were the food is in the Redija Kundi. Every time, hot. So, but then I could go to some high, at least on the KFC, one of the Nando's. Yeah, so now I'm going to go around. Nando's just for a change.
So, they also have the Nando's?
Yes, they've got it. The KFC, Nando's, all that, yeah.
So, it's what I was you no feel like heavy, you know.
I can only live here again, because that aeroplane was huge. Very huge. So, it was for my first time. So, in the class, so, how is South Korea? South Korea is very funny. Marhabai directly so Korea. Because by Africa, for quite a long time. Because pay for your thing is very strong. So, but Africa, Africa, when in so, real estate people again, follow Hamel and again, street and look at the chicken. Baha follow so I know FIFA thing is very strong. So that aeroplane in a Udimoka high crab FIFA is strong. That was my biggest fear. You see, and I am Pampanakum and higher over. So Baba Clare, it was a cheap city, let's appeal it in a cover like a plastic of Harman, went like a pumpy.
Yeah.
The baby us or how would I that was my biggest fear. Because now, last month, go to back at the 14 in it. Can you get some Malawi? So if you saw November the 12th, I spent the whole month there. So I get a smaller plane. So, hari high clohamo over Tambolon. It's a high, I can problem. I can't. So, la hygiene. Mare, so since a fanaka fear a little bit, get high bump because I bump. I get it sweet. So, it's just another thing. So, I tell a good class and I tell you like this. You tell her like, so, so go on but Dijo, I give it a trial. It was a week. Unlike Malawi does the whole month. So Baja Papa I want to be a sima. Bayas are like citizens of vendor, Bayas are the ball also. Yeah, they like it very much. And then the rice, at least the rice thing, maybe some punga. So Dijo sa thank you Dijo Mare.
So as that movie, there is this stigma against Baruti, whereby you find, like you say, that you travel to certain places abroad.
Yes.
And then, let's say, like, okay, church, like, even a business wise, when you started, obviously, it starts and then it grows to become something big.
Exactly.
So it happens that you travel. like you say, okay, you traveled and then you came back and then you started doing bigger things.
Yes.
There's this stigma that people have already. And then you come back and then you've got this big church, big congregation, like everything is like boom, boom. And then people start saying, there's something maybe in the darker world. More.
Yeah.
Illuminati?
Something, yeah, something like that.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So how does a pastor break that kind of a stigma? Especially in, like, I'm not gonna say black community.
Okay, yes.
It sounds very racist.
Yeah.
But in a,
So you don't want to say black?
Yeah, I don't want to black.
In the black community.
Okay,
Yeah.
in a black community.
We see as Barutine, we miss a point where sometimes I want a stigma, and that's how the devil is. The devil utilizes that stigma to make us to lose the focus. You see, because once we do some things, it's a wrong way. And the more tire we the more we prove that thing is right. So I don't attend those kind of issues unless someone come and ask me. So I just focus. I continue with my work. That's their duty to talk. That's my duty to do God's will. Let them talk, because that's their duty. So that's how actually more lot of stigmas. For an example, now look at the in fairness. In the first place.
It's a introduce of book in a or when make a better hope. Okay. I am Lina Lile, Ganagastona had them, Lina La Solomon. I get a mobile.
I know, yes.
Yeah, I needed the guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say another net at the following games.
Yes.
So,
no. Solomon, is a wise man. I'm not boasting. We have wisdom. So that is why in most cases, I because my duty, responsibility, as all Bergan and the stigma, that's not my duty. But my duty is to do the will of God, to help people who are suffering, to help people who doesn't have knowledge, so to impart knowledge. Those who need material, I cannot tell it, but we have done a lot of things. But ready from congregation, from congregation. Bring clothes, bring whatever. So I continue to focus on my duty, and then to make sure that Kereke Ya Lerato. But people are tricky. So Yakobu Solomon, Karnal Basadi was 700. It's how we mentioned. The Dinyati 300. Got all in all the West 1,000. So when I was exactly, it doesn't mean for Solomon on an Albasadiba 1,000 right. It doesn't approve for a right. Why a question of Babylon? This is not right. Why is it right? Solomon will have a minimum because also to a different background. Midimo eba rapela bana ole le nona le midimo eba rapela ole nona le traditional all so hasa se ke ba nyetso botlhe o mollo mo batla gore ke dire hasa traditional kwa ha ke sa etse khara ke morata so therefore I have to compromise yes ole na ro dirile ya ole na gore na uta I have to do it ke ntwe dira ke tse ka Solomon so I feel at least midimo e mengata mo kerekeng instead of one God on himself a try go khotsofatsa basadi le di concubines you see so now I'm a man of one man of one woman. So I sale ki 1998. So ki matamo 26 anniversary 26. Agito ra di jara tsa go tsele. Okay, are to. So I sale I see go nne mo sa do khabula fa. Mara so ra ise ban test. Yeah, I've been tested a lot. Baba ngwe ha ke batla go thata batho go bolela ne ba ile ban testa ka ba pola mo tsela. I'm telling you, I'm not joking, I'm not exaggerating. So, so Diablo tested to a point there where Lumosadia can get some malena. I mean, it's a malena so. motho wa ka a tlo ipuela mogana ipale mabala kgale. And now I'm one kind of a man. I'm not going to fight because I trust my wife. So I can go and I get one try. No, I kept quiet. Although my mom belonged this step, I was not a coward. So I kept quiet. That's my man. So unfortunately, when I get young, how can you come to a woman who not Clara or young and one of
Leave a Kanaka.
And then the man just disappeared. Several times it has happened. So I keep at before niggas like me I was short tempered, but Mudimu Lanka Disakavara. There is one stigma I didn't put it seeking. I got seeking how we go for the first time. But you start to recall the scriptures of the Bible. And then you calm down. Yeah. So shortly, I can control the loud Sorry.
Try next door.
Try next door.
So I don't know if this is an appropriate question or a personal question. But
okay.
We find that only this, as you said, that relevant we've got different kinds of beliefs.
Yes.
In the word of God.
Yes.
And then there's Hindus and there's Jews and all that. When coming to the African religion, there's this thing where most Christians consider people who believe in ancestors as demonic. So coming back to that, we talk about Christianity as it's a place where nobody judges anyone.
Yes.
Only God can judge
exactly
who you are, what you're doing, and all that.
Yes.
So it's a Christian church. Lesangoma late, wapere hafula she comes to church or he comes to church. There are people that would chase them or chase her or him out. This is not an appropriate place for you to be. Or they start maybe Bamudubisa citing one and then nobody wants to associate themselves with them. You as a pastor, how do you handle such situations? How do you address it to the congregation?
Okay. That is why we must not lose focus as Baruti. The main thing, Jesus now here there have been a lot of people, even drunkard people, even recently, and then they never chased it. They never chased that person. So because that's how I taught them. So everyone must come here. They are allowed to come here. But I can test. But let's take that part out for now. So this church we allow everyone to come. And we are teaching the word of God. We are not separating everyone. Keyboard or whatever. We are not chasing that person away. But for attention. That's how I taught them. Are discriminating. Although some people, especially Omele, because so we are trying to control the situation, but we don't discriminate. Because how will they know the truth if you read the Bible? The disciples by never try to so what the push the disciples and Jesus said, no, let them come. To call a spade a spade. A menstruation, abnormal menstruation. And it's a stone. And until now, some of them I prayed for them, it just stopped. It's not me, but it's God. Because so I asked him to heal this woman. And Meona Akrahili. There was a woman in Malawi, first week if I like to say. I was a little bit shocked. So, because normally So young guys have a like in Reformed Church, there's some other churches. You just raise your hands and don't know what happened. Then Mudim Haxon Seneki to some Hasan Seneki, Buasenekis, Unta, Narona Matoha. Have we vocal in it, but you let that voice deep inside me. Mudimantar, Unahana Matoha. So I said, I thought I could listen, and then because no, I will just raise one hand, Ari, so come on, you are discriminating this woman just because of Unalamalari. I want to address your question. Just because of Unalamalari, I'm discriminate. But you want to South Africa to come here to do this job. So are you failing now? I surrendered. When I put 2 years because Mudula Hagia is Utro Kavara. So I follow on the spot. It was a miracle to me. So I was expecting people to say, but it was also a miracle to me. I was shocked because it was for the first time praying for someone with a malaria, and I followed immediately. Sunday, so we don't discriminate. So LGBT, they came to this church. I never discriminated them. They are coming here. So we are not supposed to discriminate. Whatever. You understand? Accept that everyone to come to him. So are we representing Jesus Christ? If we discriminate, then we are not saving the kingdom of God. We are saving another kingdom. So we are not supposed to discriminate.
So as a pastor,
yeah,
you know the business on Daycare.
Yes.
And both sides are busy.
Yes.
How do you juggle both?
Both good.
What's the king of So it's not only the two, there are 3 actually.
Oh, okay.
Yes, there are 3. Kereke, Preschool, another one it's a GPN, Global Partnership Networking. So generally in South Africa, Zimbabwe, Malawi, Mozambique, South Korea, Angola, I forget other places. So, but Global Partnership Networking. But now we are not meeting face to face. We are using social media. So, the WhatsApp group, we communicate there. But conference, then they come to one place. And then Malawi, they do their conference there, just like for every country they are doing their meetings there. So, but South Africa, we are doing that. But GPN is more than the preschool. Preschool amongst the 3, you don't too much. Because now I have to be there full time. And sometimes say, come Kereke a little bit, but why Kereke is survive? Because I've got a church board. Can I lay other pastors, 2 pastors, can I lay 2 evangelists, can I lay 3 elders, can I lay Mohudi Omungwele, the doorkeeper and part of the church board. So I'm not working alone, we are working as a team. So so it becomes so easy. And GPN, because he mentioned it for the first time, but I get the grace of God. These things, because it's like for example here admin Kereke Preschool. Camera preschool, Lerato Preschool. It's the heaviness. Yeah, Maragoa admin. Ula Feleza, Nabunga bad Buga Fasan, Katela office in Yakantara. Maramutu got one question. How did you manage this preschool? I don't know, it's only the grace. And I would have me cover it. I come from Marakom Creation, Limo Kereke, Limo GPN, only the preschool. So, Marikeha out give Marakom Preschool. So, and I can't fancy it's very Kereke. GPN. And since Murdo Asama Apola High South Korea, now I'm the one who is the president of GPN in South Africa. You can imagine. But it's only by the grace, in short, if I can tell you, it's by the grace. But it's not easy. You need God's wisdom. So that's when I go back to more and to
So I re bua ka preschool.
Yeah.
Preschool, the challenges to kopana le tsone in terms of managing, running the preschool. I guess it's totally so far away. It's all numbers.
Yes.
The admin tech.
Yes.
Yeah, but the main challenges, not the challenges they really try to like the cable theft, it's still a challenge that one.
Yes.
Yeah. What are the challenges of managing preschool?
Okay. I think we can like load shedding. So it's a very big challenge. I get a cable and then spend sometimes 3 days light. So challenging your now computer battery affair. So that's a very big challenge. If I stress, so we decided to buy a power bank. But the loan sometimes the whole day. The manager today, tomorrow, and then go province, go district. They are calling. They are sending message. They want this. It's very urgent. I'll call.
And it's on the network.
That's the unfortunate part of it. Yeah. And then the challenges they do with the battle. It's they are from different background. Sometimes we are trading. And then how we go in a negative way. Mare, background how we are negative. So already change the change. So if there's a situation like that, sometimes you can ignore. But can I go away? Can I look at them? I keep on my side to me what happened. And I have a similar tattoo, and one of the spatula. So that was far from me. Now I was saying this. So there are a lot of challenges like Lebana, another challenge. By speaking over Bana, by school. By speaking over Bana, Scava Anaper. By speaking over Manas, complain. By speaking all these things. But that is very meeting to Babos. Bana give our Baba cheese to get the West Part. So imagine how Managa cheese like it is your more man, or I did lawyer, I did TV, what happened TV, Yaga get so get married. Bana, Baba, we get it. Baba was like it was someone. Musurupi said, you want to play the store for fellow again. And then I just take a stop. Why are Mama formulate the most of it? But what is going on? So Maramoro Nana Kinto a Kapanta. So it didn't do one, I can manage a back I always calm for a Kamahari African. But I try to suppress and then the Kono address I issue a bonnet. Hasasa will connect us like a best. Then I give it like a sharp. Yeah, but how not for your own best.
People Solanga Mutavina or Ringino Fila. Plus, people issue in our mention of our council of married people.
Yes.
And then the Ufilogare, some of the heaviness is on you.
Yeah.
So, when now clear mind ways
now, one of the aims is GPN, Global Partnership Networking. Because Redilana as GPN, Redilana Baruti put their Isiala Mohoe. Kagi problem is about you give counseling about tusa or batataisa, marriage or about tusa or batataisa, whatever problem they come to you. But suppose I was up when I'm going to see I would not go see anything except Comudimu. Maragaba Bafala Blotel Comudimu, give a Capetal I am Comudimu. So in most cases, Kutlungi, Blela, Men, Napumalebana. And then we pray together, and then bank cancel. And I come back to the facet to me, right? The jelly, the custard, they give a facet to me like a soul. So one day like that, bank up, I go on my Muslim band, I was give a risk. Understand? And then my mom, so how na like a supporting family you can go through. That is why behind a successful man, there is a woman. So me wa cancel ona le ntwe grata go ibua a kitse o tlang kwa manya se ke buile a rile go funeral e be go ra o tsena mo line ona bo nna kra o ira ka rola pele go tlola ai kanto ba tlo shaba re ke mango bona ile no o tsali fura ile le kana nyana le nyana tla la tlhama plate nya mar motho na fetso fa mo file na benka So e tla ha ke feta ha ke fetso tsa ke tla ke rana ne ba ka se ke ba mpana manyane e kana yana mara bona utlwa mme ha una uno tletso tloja ha ne ke tla funeral so ya no wa complain ka dina a ke una le ntlo wena we ba tlamplela then I will cook for you
this day for how
I don't taba ya le nna le ko kheta ke re ka or ko shopon re kana ma tlo ka pela ba itsulela ba khulukela yana ha ke ga wa ro ba ke no le la so that's how I survive. And then GPN is a global partnership network. Your net and so while for me the formula again Dr. Kim. And then the other 3 guys from Rastenberg, and Notam, but to feel is actually in this movement. So when I started, so let us form this, and then GPN in the Kobaruti by Lungo Balakala Matata GPN ke Baruti, whether Archbishop or Apostle, as long as we leadership in a Kereke, Reftarona, Relanza Matatarona, Mo, and then Refana canceling to each other, Homosana, Rapelan, Retusana, Refanagama, and then half of the conference here, sorry to mention. Kapola untuk mengusila itu mesia, nak kumpulan itu kita kan mereka because kiki dilan tata kayu ni, excellent tata kayu. Lea spiritual warfare kalau nanti untuk ayah semua ya, kira bobulu ibu, demoni ibu, all those things. Ki special zakat soalnya ruta kason, but how can you fight it? So ki ruta kason itu ya nomor ra empower. We empower each other for global partnership network. So visionnya yone ki building a healthy church. So hamuruti kaurikena khaf alwala is obvious Kereke Ya Lerato kakoriano haket lagi naga stress ha kerera dan sela mudimar le naga stress mati so orar ko fa di jutri sia memar le di busula at the same time you see. So that's why we have to be clean here and here. Romans 12 verse 1 and 2, especially verse 2, here our mind must be renewed. And how your mind is being renewed? By reading the word. We have to spend more time on reading the word. It changes your thinking, your way of life, your character, everything. Yeah. So that's how I survive.
So mo TV malatsina na khonali not only TV but the social media.
Yeah.
Khonale baruti baba bana no khotlhalla ka dilo tse di sing sharp.
Okay.
And then lona gape ba la go question ile ya gore e affecta yang terror ya gago or the spreading of the word of God.
Yes, yeah.
Wa bona recently khona lo mo na tsori disabo le a bua gore ba le 10 na liwane.
Yeah.
So wa tsori ki bua ka ma.
Ke bone la tsa khatsa metsi mo strategy. I saw it. Yeah.
Be gona le di show tse di gona le engwe recently di tswang pastor ba tsa mosadi. A ke tse gore di show tse di ya di tlhagisa tumelo ya modimo o tumelo mo modimong yang e le affecta yang tsone.
You know what? That is why baruti bunso wana basarati. Because why? Raisi bana ba ka nikina le bana ba 4. Ngwana wana ha ka ira ntwe out of line. Le glory. Bana ba moruti. Ba ta se bana ba ka ke o ngwana wa ka o iwa. So baruti ba they do a lot of evil thing. But community la berai baruti. More especially like Rapolos. Because we sitting at the charismatic churches. So what I'm not asking about ba direfela baruti and people they follow. Bible just to start mo kona lese to o manong annamansi magakabe manong a khobogana because kona lese bo. So that is why o bona hangata mo di tse di tshwana lese batho ba tla thata. Ere batho ba lwana no. Ere batho ba lwana. O pa mo tla batho ba tsia. Ke batletse mo kontwe and they are not going there go thusa go aroganya batho ba go batla go tlhaloganya ba retse ke bothata ke. No, they are there already bile
ke di phone ke di TikTok.
They are busy. So mo se bodu seleng people are flocking. So problem ko gore ntwe ka tlhalosa gore ba bang asibaruti honestly speaking. I'm sorry but asibaruti. They are there for fame. And babang they are there for gain. They want to gain babatana famous babata gain a charity. I get generally those who are doing wrong things. Understand? So but they affect the level of society. They affect everyone all over the world right because rebel mo plating you understand? So that's why it affect the Kereke. That's why community lose interest in Kereke. One kalbakala so na bilos.
So hamme ile muruti wena o
hamme ile muruti
o akere me ka muruti wena ro bitsa mana
na No, not a bizarre repeater. What's the post way? You hope I had a ordaina Murudili being at the 12th of October this year, 2024. So, when I left from Pretoria, I can keep Pretoria or Johannesburg because when I was Pretoria, I was Johannesburg. So, Meo Kimurudi man Tatuhasimurudi. So, it's a game of introduce a Kimurutiman Abueli Beach, okay, we get Murutimuket. Yanu, I give I introduce you. Yanu, what the hell tell them that? You want that then I said to them, Kana Hansin that I Lumuruti. Mevarador Mamuti. So Yanu, whatever Highland Mail Muruti, whatever that take a remuruti. Yeah, so what shall we say? Get remuruti. I grow like a memory. If you do in a but it's not something in more language, but I'm just saying it because it's obvious. So you know, make any muruti that's muruti. So get remuruti.
Got away, but solo going cutting Luyana. How should we use Yarona on a let's say, yeah, like, do you feel hopeful? How should we use Yarona or on now correct? Or more and more. Or let's say let's go and loser in Yarona.
Yeah.
Whether I get drugs or underage drinking, underage dating, how should we use Yarona? Do you feel hopeful or feel worried?
Now I can be a particularly like Kereke Ya Lerato. Not somehow myself, I'm not doing much mobachi. Not personal. Sentranka waits Muruti. Muruti atwana ho bereka. Marba has once in Kereke. And a Kereke is once in Muruti. So more my know a democracy, a civilization or whatever. But also Bansa charity center go Kereke because banal mentality of Murudu or charity. So that is why Barutiba Berek. Yan I keep working. Now you know attend about Chasson because I'm working. So you do like exhausted. Understand? Konami and I get on my life, spent the whole month. So I came back immediately America. So yana agi kono balance and Kamoda Benyabacha, but Nerubuaka Yone Tata. So Bacha Harasaba attending, they will be lost, like we are saying. So but once about attend, we cannot lose them. So Swansama Kereke, now Kereke like let's prepare the CV. You prepare the business plan. Most of the youth they are busy preparing the CVs, curriculum vitae. You don't want to be a boss. So again, no. Sabatoko hiriwa, batako hira. So start your own business. So that utokono hirabat kare we nakaru udume so kasi hiriba to kadi church mariam to kala bato kasa bas nanta bani mudimu dan ba hiriba to kadi church maru we nakare nzula mudimu le moko na we Christ le utlo hiriba to fail kadi qualification ka be your boss and then the first like right but ba do messing have a in control. You see, so le ba sha to ka baruta na to ba like don't prepare your CV, prepare your business plan na kana so batla se en no kwa en ska kwa la fela uno sera because mudimare plane emwe ere batla ko ira remulele yo re rappel wa mulela yo so that it can be successful and you pray over it unne buka ile ba khalanya le ba because you got a lot of stress how na chelete no ya no wana kana le toilet ha fela how bere ya ko frustrate man how busy mo buke la how ka ba frustrate to wale ba but how za buka you remember your vision, you remember your mission, you remember the kind of a business plan over long years. Understand? And we must start small. So start up with building a car. Start somewhere, start small. Alright, listen to the mobile change. Came out on Friday yesterday. Can you be 2022? Another service Simona. Nekile musaba tegere nakotsenga that's why Bible scratch on the fight. But what ever he mara ko no tsino yana go tlaka he mara go senyegi he bana ba gompieno the power of the tongue. The power of the tongue. Wasa ba wari tiga ba shore mara ba chana kar ba shaka ufala ba tlo na modiri ba zimbot lana ba sarlo na modiri ba zim because we said it the power of the tongue. What we are saying It happens. That's why we have to watch our mouth. What are we saying? So, I'm not sure about the chapter and the verse, but bothata ba rona wa re bona sebe ka re se kodimo mo ha o go tlase re focus the guy. Once you focus on sebe o serious to once you focus on modimo mo modira mo. It depends what you want to see. How to bona ba shaba tsole sebe start to see ba shaba tsole sebe start to see bona ba chama kerekeng o le mo yone ba rana di business di koloi ha di tla sonta ga di tlalama isa sa ba ye le sa bana ba kereke. So start to have that kind of a vision, and then what can you do to plant more bachemba? So they need knowledge. That is why Bible ere se chava sa mesa la tlhega ka lebaka la go tlhoka kitso. So has na le kitso but it's where to go. But if you don't share the knowledge in na leon ya bo modimo mo go bona, they won't know. You see? Yeah.
So the app I go to it on.
The app.
Mo di phone ka bana batho bana le di Bible app mo di phone tsa bona.
No, na ha di tshwenye bothata fela gore motho santse ne le self control. If you have self control, no problem. But normally mo kerekeng tlhole ke kopa gore ba nne la bana le ke encourage gore ba be le di phone di Bible mo di smartphone. Because sometimes when we're texting o ka re ntwe go tloa mo ai ke khono ya bana le yona, just go to your phone, concentrate di balle or also mo di tseleng chevele gospel. I don't have any problem with the app. App ya Bible I don't have any problem. App ya gospel I don't have any problem. Unless ele app e leng gore e go ruta ntse tse tswile mo tseleng. That's where I have a problem. So I don't have any problem with the phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything no karata go yeda?
I could ask for okay, in terms of the preschool.
Yeah.
Preschool ya how I accommodate bana from what age specifically to what age?
Alright. So Lerato Preschool I accommodate bana from 2 years to 6 years. So we're not grade R. By now we're 5 to 6. So haba tomorrow they go direct straight to grade 1. And Mernal slogan mona, but what I was revive a culture services. And Lerato Preschool, Babu number 1. Lerato Preschool number 1. So we continue to do that. And we bua, the first are created award in Northwest. And then compensate to 40,000 because it was the best preschool in Northwest. So mewa ka started early to learning la felisa the best practitioner, kama sama best teacher. Ne? We la felisa isitse le ko Johannesburg. I know Masachi, I know Teti wa fel. The best practitioner in Northwest. So because we're in a the power of the time, the Lerato Preschool number 1. So the colors are more locally in Fenesdorp. They are talking about them. My advice for in terms of preschool, Babuaka schools, and then from there have to any school in Batlam. Two flaki kilan approach, management to them kilan approach Batamo. Recently, the approach is like Messeling. So, Kopoya one and one because Babu never knows. So, Masalina Bata or Margaret are okay. Rare agreement or Margaret are out of ice straight to go here. Margaret never clear to flag the one of Margaret are out of I because they realize this preschool is number 1. So, Yano, if I disappoint the country, any the next one to disappoint Tagayo. Motsadi wa ngwana ke na sa decision go batla ngwana kae. So I cannot decide for parents or someone I can advise but I cannot force or someone. So ke mo ke lang ka ba disappointed there. Unfortunately as nna ke sa decision gore ngwana ya school kae. Very clear.
Very much clear.
Sure. In terms of the parents, how na matata the parents at least le berekisana sentle.
Yeah, you cannot say no matata anyway. Anyway, matata hotle ngagara hayo. Ke fala gore arna lo ne mo Lerato Preschool a manageable.
Okay.
Because now barity, and then we do our best to be satisfied. Like I satisfy everyone. Everyone have a face, but we are doing our best. So that is why it's namatata amakalukalukalutat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say unale stress sa archelete, for example.
Okay.
Let una le mathata chelete. Whether wa bereka mismanage chelete or wa bereka mara o gole chelete o fina gore or how bereki mare the results in the same gore una le mathata chelete.
Yeah.
Case scripture people should watch out for it. You know what? When you're going through financial issues,
yeah,
these are the scriptures that already go to somewhere at least be like.
Okay. Yeah, no, but like I said, that's what I give you the verse. They don't like them. What is the secret you maintain your financial status? Kimo Malachi. Malachi chapter number 3. My phone is very far. Can you visit the verse? But I'll check number 3. Hona mudimo are. Lona sa le bomo rati etso ya ka Jacob. But the nice are ke sa fetoga lona la fetoga. So potso ena gore e le gore tsi tsang a gona motho ka tsetsa modimo. Modimo a raba are la ntsetsa because ha le ntse karolo le some a le ntse le kgetho. You are not giving in the church. You are not giving. So how fana modimo are how bala are nteke bebele e khanetsana le go le ka modimo. Don't ever test God because it's a sin. But modimo are nteke ka one thing, just giving tithing 10% of your income. So o tlo bona a tlo bona re a ka se go goromeletse masego a le godimo are the flood gates of heaven will open up. That is the secret. A ke go bolela how ja o reka o ja peregisi ke se o se latla the seed inside. But since you're not supposed to throw it away, you cannot eat everything. Seed away, oja everything. Seed I save, and then you plant it because na let's say one. Corona let's say page. Oja di peregisi ano. Seed you have to so plant. You see corona le multiplication. So when you get your income, uska ija yote. Utata le jali ka policy. Try a seed, 10%. We be aside. We plant the more muso mamudi mo kereke. That is the secret. And then, but other one finance and now you start to have more and more and more. Haggai, I think it's chapter number 1 or 2. Lona ere hopolan thing tse di diragetse go tshimolo. Hopolan matlatlapeng an a di diragetse. Why ka re litebetse gape? Are batho ba ngata ba shebile matlo a bone ba khabisa ba itseng mara ha o ya kontlong ya modimo yone e tlhakatlhakane ke dilo tse makgasa first re thubegile le shebile matlo a ona a patsima mara ke re ke lang go ene le apere di sutu le khabile bo isika merere yone you forgot it nagana that also so that your life should be yes.
So in terms of body salary in a whole only it's body 24-25 almost hokola o go it's why boxer.
That is the problem actually. Gona le the spirit is a business le chelete motho o tlo bona motho la le quiet ha se mo la kra chelete o ba otherwise a ke la bona gona le program engwe ele ya how I blew it. How ka shaba all those people before o ba shabela na ba kre le chelete whether ke o kreile lotto or o kreile rafo or whatever. Look at that person la ga no le close le all of a sudden gona le distance because now church chelete. So lady reason I did has a which are expensive. Phone is a very simple. Now the fix up as a fixer or say lore. Uri, I can't that spirit actually. Look on your rekai. How ore dia paro. What corvatore set capo. How come on regular take care? Yeah, you will lot because I don't know then why is our children alone. That's more part. So that's the spirit. And I know what I am community Yavatavan Sofela. All the communities have got the same, but Ronogare is west. Yeah, so Onogare Cabola Comorene, we say, Rara Bella, Racopa Mudima, or Rocono Pelagazele Mudimu.
Anything?
No.
Also, I'm
done for the day.
Your life will never be the same again. So, o sia
le rona re le gana go re fileng yone thank you very much go ramogela mo ntlong ya gago
ke a leboga
go ramogela mo ntlong ya morena
ke lebogile thata yeah my last words ke batla go bolela fela mantswe ya le lona ba le bogetseng those who are watching the power of the tongue. Listen to what you are saying. Our nugget are from a pure family. Therefore, I inherited this from my parents. What are you accept the poverty? Poverty, I need to learn. I accept the poverty. Then you become even more poor. So be careful about what you are saying.
Yeah.
Understand? That is why life is because that's what he said. I'm a dog. Be careful about what you are saying. So and about future because the way you live, and you are making your child now, but now you are making your children dead because that's what you said. Be careful about what you are saying. It's so small. I did that mistakenly. So imagine this is why miracle fair. Let us be positive. Let us love our town. Let us love our family, our parents. This is mama, papa, papa get down. This is what papa be careful about what we are saying. Watch your mouth, because the power of the tongue can bring life, can bring death, depending on where not way. So, with these few words, thank you very much. Thank you for the bono go tshwanela gore ke tlo dula le lona re tlotla ditaba tsa botshelo tsena ke lebogile thata se go falang modimo ke o
alright the watchers look like ro sanna ntse re nna metsa wa mopalla the next thing yeah so ska le bala go press notification bell gore next time I upload a episode o bo kry notification otherwise thank you